Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on? Today I got a new knife for you to unbox and review. And that knife that we're going to be looking at is one that I've never had before, or even one of the same brand. That is a Kizer. This is Barbosa. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, welcome back. So here we have it. This is the Kizer Barbosa A2. This is the OD green version. You see there, right there on the packaging, green G10. Now this is tip up, but right hand carry only. I'm assuming from tip up right. Yep, there's no extra holes on the left side, so that means tip up, right hand only. It is 3.07 ounces. Like I said, the handle is G10. The hardness is 58 to 60 on the hardness scale. This is VG10 steel, which is a pretty decent steel. This is flipper design. Now the pivot is run on ball bearings, and you know, if you want all this information, you can just pause the video here, get all the information, because I'm going to be talking about most of this stuff in the review anyway. So let's get into it. Let's open it up. This is like retail packaging. You know, has the little hanger to hang on the shelf. So we'll open it up. It is just a cardboard box with this plastic kind of like clamshell inside. So that's the only thing that comes in the box. And we'll take off this top cover. And this is a pretty nice touch. They do give you a Kizer microfiber cloth, which is a pretty decent size. So that's just a little nice added bonus. You know, I wasn't really expecting that. You know, clean the blade of your knife, you know, just polish it up, do whatever. So that's a nice touch. Now we'll take the actual knife out. It's just kind of form fitted into there. So that's it for the packaging. Here's the knife. Like I said, it had the green G10 handles. Has some jimping on the back of the handle. It is a flipper. It is a open construction design. And there's a pocket clip. So yep, it is a tip up or tip down right hand carry. Alright, so the box was wrong. It only said tip up right hand, but this has the holes for tip down, which is good. You do have a small lanyard hole. Alright, so when this is in your pocket, about that much of the knife is going to be sticking out. So it's not a total low rider pocket clip. And here we have the blade. There you can see VG10 and the Kizer logo. So overall, this knife is 7 inches. You see Barbosa and what is that? Williamson. He's a designer. He makes a lot of different knives. It's pretty famous. So overall, 7 inches. Blade length is 3 inches. Like I said, VG10 steel. This is a, I don't know if I would call it a drop point. It's almost like a Warncliffe. It just has a little bit of swoop towards the tip. But other than that, the cutting edge is pretty much straight. I don't know what I would call this. I guess some type of modified drop point maybe. The handle is 4 inches. Now weight, this knife is relatively light for the size. This knife is 3.07 ounces. So for an EDC knife, I like to stick to under 4 ounces, which is like it's a good cutoff point. I don't like to buy too many knives over 4 ounces because ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain. Simple as that. Everything does add up, so having a knife under 4 ounces is good, and for one this size, that's pretty decent. This knife is made in China, not a USA made blade, but for the quality, they have good quality control. This knife is very well made. No complaints with quality on this knife. Right now, this blade is selling for $70 on Blade HQ, which is a pretty good deal for what you get. You get the VG10 steel, and this knife, like I said when I read off the specifications on the back of the box, this knife is run on ball bearing pivot. So inside that pivot there are caged ball bearings, and it's just silky smooth. Now you do have to give it a little bit of a good snap, but then it just flies out. It has a nice detent, so once you do overcome that detent, it just flies out. But the flipper, in my opinion, could be a little bit bigger, or at least have some jimping on it. I find myself sometimes slipping off because it is smooth, so it could use some jimping, and maybe a small thumb stud. You know, just I'm a pretty popular thumb stud guy. I really like the thumb studs more than flippers, but the flipper, it does work. And here we have the liner, the lockup. Lockup is pretty decent, and you can see inside those liners that they are skeletonized to reduce on weight, which I greatly appreciate. So good job, Kizer. There's no reason to have all that extra weight in there. Usually skeletonized steel liners is a good indicator of a well-made knife. Let's see what else. Went over the pocket clip, and like I said, this is called the Barbosa, made by Kizer in China, not USA. It is $70 on Blade HQ right now. So we're going to get a piece of paper, we'll do some cutting tests and see how it performs. Alright, so here's my paper, and it's just butter smooth, super smooth. It just flies through the paper, no problem at all. I'm actually really impressed with that. This has a great edge on it from the factory, and we'll see if it shaves some hair. And yes, it does, not a problem, super sharp. So good job, Kizer, on your sharpening. I don't know if it's all machine and they finish on hand, or if it's mostly hand, some machine, I don't know, but they did a great job with the sharpening on this knife. So there you have it, guys. That's the Kizer Barbosa in the green G10 handles. If you like this video, please consider commenting, liking, and especially subscribing. It really helps me out. I have tons of other knives that I'm going to be doing reviews on, so stay tuned for that, especially if you're into this type of stuff. I have knives, guns, flashlights, and I'm going to be talking about and doing stuff with all of them. So make sure you subscribe so you always get updated when those videos come out. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See you next time.